early in my career in HR, I worked for Lowe's Home Improvement corporate headquarters, and we had a good employee discount. And my husband and I bought our first home. And um, after one project with, a contractor that didn't do a great job, but was very expensive, I started thinking, I'm pretty good at figuring things out. I wonder if I could figure out how to do this and save myself some money and, you know, kind of be more self-sufficient, I guess. So I started picking up some tools at Lowe's and learning how to do things, and it just evolved over time. I love doing it. I found that I had a knack for it. And we bought a couple of other houses that we renovated, and over time I would work with contractors, and instead of just them doing the work, I would ask them to show me what they were doing and teach me. And they always were very welcoming of that. It was really, I think, intriguing for them to meet a woman who wanted to do this. They were always men. And I think that eventually was the thing that really sparked what would later become Hope Renovations, was my realization that after doing this for a few years, I was the only woman I had ever seen doing it. There was never a female worker at my house. There was never a woman general contractor that I worked with. I was the only one. And I tell people sometimes that I started Hope Renovations because I got mad. And I did. I got mad that I never saw other women doing it, and also that it was never presented to me as an opportunity.
Mm.
You I would see these GCs working on these jobs, making, six-figure salaries and kind of like hanging out while their workers did all the work. And I thought, that looks like a really good job. Why was this not something that I ever knew about? There's been a worker gap forever. We knew there was a worker shortage. We've been talking about it for years and years. But I think all of a sudden, people realized there's a whole gender missing, and this doesn't make sense anymore. There's a lot of women out there looking for jobs. We need to really make this happen for people and support it. So it is a good time to get into the industry, but it's still an industry that's been male dominated since the very beginning. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and our mission is to change the gender makeup of this industry and ensure that people that aren't represented have these great career opportunities. So the way we do that is we have a training program, and women and non-binary folks go through our training program, which is 12 weeks long. They initially go through core, which is kind of the basics of construction. So, construction math, safety, tools and materials, just really kind of getting an understanding and appreciation of, the opportunities that are in the industry. A little bit of blueprint reading. They get their OSHA 10 certification when they're in the core part of it. After core, they have the option to continue into Construction 101, and that gives them a taste of all of the major trades. So they do some carpentry, they do electrical, they do some plumbing, some HVAC. There's some painting and finishing, and a little bit of masonry in there. And the purpose of all this is, on the other side of it, we want to be able to support them into entry-level jobs in construction or apprenticeships, or if they decide they really want to go into some further education at one of our great community colleges around here, we'll support them into, a certificate program or even a degree program at Durham Tech or Wake Tech or Central Carolina Community College, so they continue their education. We spend a lot of time working on the professional skills side of it. So career development, we do mock interviews, we do resume writing, we do networking skills, and then we do stuff like conflict resolution and teamwork skills, all the things that make you a really good employee, and allow you to be able to keep your job once you've got it. And then we also, for the people that need it, we do case management. So, we connect people to resources, whether that's childcare, whether it's transportation, whether it's, if they're housing insecure. I'm a social worker. I've got multiple social workers on my team. We're very social work based, and we have a real strong understanding of the fact that, if you're not solving all the issues in your life that are keeping you from holding a job, once you get a job, that's great, but you're not going to be able to keep it. So we want to make sure that women have the barriers resolved and have the things in place that they need to be able to, effectively go into this industry and really make a career for themselves.